Hey, it's Lars, and welcome to my first Old School Runescape video. I will be giving a short introduction to me and my experiences with the game, but if you would rather get right into the gameplay, you can jump to the timestamp on the screen. I used to play the game quite a lot back in the day, back when it was the only RuneScape, and I have many fond memories of experiencing my first MMO. And after stumbling across some of the Ironman videos on YouTube, and binging quite a few of them, I must say I've definitely been hooked in by the nostalgia. So, as I've decided to start playing, I thought, why not make it an Ironman? And this is without me having touched the game in over 20 years. So wish me luck and feel free to follow along the journey. I've not directly looked into guides, but I've taken a lot of inspiration from the other Ironman series on YouTube, as I definitely enjoy to play games at least somewhat efficiently. So for the beginning it will of course be a typical Ironman series with a lot of quests and hopefully no HP leveling. But I'm thinking, if you're considering making your own Ironman and are not sure where to begin, I think this is the perfect timing. You can follow along, feel free to ask questions in the comments, and I will definitely do the best to answer them. And now, let's enable Ironman status. And we're leaving Tutorial Island. As I see, many people don't believe the stuff you earn on Tutorial Island is actually yours on an Ironman, so I'm gonna be dropping mine as well. And I suppose this was my first hurdle. I could not for the love of God figure out how to drop an item. But don't you worry, that's soon been figured out. I'm not sure for gold right now. It's not gonna be maxing for the beginning, but I would love to try some endgame PVM. So it seems like Barrow's Gloves is a very good starting point. After that, maybe Quest Cape or a Fire Cape. But let's just get into the video. I hope you enjoy. Claiming the first runes. I'm already looking forward to train magic, even though it's gonna be a long ways away. Can you teach me the basics of woodcutting? And here we go, a free axe and a free tinderbox. I am indeed looking for a quest, and I'll gladly help you out, Fred. First quest started, sheep share, so let's get going. And this is where I see that I forgot to get the shares. And the quest helper is even pointing at it, so let's try again. Second try. Why doesn't this work? And this is where I understand that you can't shear the ram. Love how I'm still clicking the shears and then clicking the sheep. But don't worry guys, I won't be this noob forever. I've found out that you can just click the sheep and it will shear them by itself, so that was easier. Until I clicked ram by mistake, but I guess this is the first combat experience. Noticing that they give you 25 GP in the bank, but using those would be cheating. I didn't earn this myself, so I'm dropping it immediately. Spinning that wool, and that's the first crafting experience on the account. Nice hat, sir. Let's start one of the most iconic quests, Cook's Assistant. A quick stop by the local general store to sell all the stuff we stole from the castle basement. That was milk, and then egg, and what was the last thing? And here's me forgetting to grab wheat for making the flour. What am I doing on your land? I don't know, you just asked me for 20 balls of wool, but sure. That's right, Fred, you better pay up, and that's 150 crafting experience and 60 gold coins. And that takes up all the way to level 3 crafting. First quest completed. Quickly starting X marks the spot. Don't you worry, sir, you don't have to hold your breath any longer. Second quest completed, Cook's Assistant, and we get a whole 300 cooking experience that gets us all the way up to level 4 cooking. To the roof we go, it's time to burn the free logs for some fire making experience. Level 3, and that's level 15. I guess nobody cares about the in-betweens anyways. I also banked quite a few logs for early fletching experience, and of course I would be willing to take them. I'm going that way anyways. And that's Rune Mysteries started. I mean, disconnected? Oh wait, oh, membership. You're now allowed to steal from people. Sincerely, Jagex. Level 2 thieving. And level 5 thieving. Yes sir, we're still looking for more quests. Restless Ghost, take it easy lady. What seems to be the problem? I guess we already started in Misthalin Mystery. Don't you worry, I'm accepting all the quests, and I'll surely save her. To be honest, that is actually quite the kids game. We're a little into, I don't know, an hour, and we're already solving murders. But of course we saved the day. That's kinda weird having gems laying around in your wardrobe, but sure, I guess we'll take them. That is Misthalin Mystery completed. We get 600 crafting experience that get us all the way up to level 7 crafting. And I guess we get the first gems on the account as well. I don't know what we can't do. Now we're visiting the Wizard Tower as an errand boy. And guess what? He sent us on yet another errand. Quick side note, of course we went by the dude in the swamp for the restless ghost on the way. Hello, Vaers. We found your treasure. What's in it? Nothing important, you say? Sure, I guess you can bribe me with the lamp. And that marks the completion of X marks the spot. Yes, I'm here. I'm not AFK and I'm kinda busy, but sure, I guess I'll try solving your maze. For 40 arrows and 2 times 2 coal? That kinda sucks, bro. We survived all the way through the stronghold of security, and that's 10k on the account. You gotta love these old animations. That's nostalgia right there. And there you have it, that's Restless Ghost completed, and the first prayer experience on the account. And it takes us all the way up to level 9. And apparently level 4 combat? That's a new pop-up that I haven't seen before. I went to the wilderness to get some iron bars for the early quests, and it's way easier than leveling smithing. Whoop! I guess we world hopped right into a dance party. Watch me go! 2003 woodcutting experience, and that's Monk's Friend completed. Already level 13 woodcutting. And now the clock tower is working again, and that's 500 GP. I quickly stopped by and completed Hazel's cult while around the area. That's 1500 thieving XP and 2k GP. Way better, and it's giving us 13 thieving. And while we're talking about thieving, time to steal from the bake stall. Level 15, let's go with a montage. 25, we cut to silk. And that's 27 thieving. Didn't want to bother you with 26 and 100 total. And here's the loot from our great heist. 250 cakes and 66 silk. I was thinking after all this stealing, I needed a place to lay low, so I decided to go buy a house that could serve as a new base of operations. As to avoid more suspicion, I followed up with doing some good deeds. We found a lost kitten. Guess who's home? Yes, that's right. We became a contractor and fixed up some old guy's house. Daddy's home, giving us level 8 construction. We even went so far to avoid suspicion as to doing some volunteer work at the local city museum. I've corrected all the mistakes, Mr. Expert, but that's the Verok Museum quest done, and we get 1000 experience in both Slayer and Hunter. Level 9 right off the bat. The famous quizmaster had heard of our quick wits, and we were invited to participate in a very hard game of pick the odd one out. And of course you know we went with the mystery gift. And would you look at that, we actually got the Mithril Scimitar on the first quizmaster. I should have been chunk lucked account with this kind of luck. I suppose doing all the good deeds paid off. After that we went to Gertrude's place and told her about us finding her lost kitten. What do you mean you can only really look after one? Why did I have to go through the trouble of finding it then? But I suppose that's Gertrude's cat completed. Level 13 cooking, and we got a new companion. And I suppose this seems like a good place to end the first episode. I know the early quests can be a bit boring, but hopefully it was still entertaining. If you enjoyed the video, buckle up because episode 2 is already on the cutting board. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Lars out.